You ever wake up in the morning in a bad mood? And you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. I'm gonna go down the street. I'm gonna sit at a cafe. I'm gonna have some coffee and a waffle. And I'm gonna get my mind straight. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, so I'm sitting at the cafe of my choice, in the sun, in the outside, having my coffee. I'm like, okay, I think I could do this. I didn't get my day together. And I look up, and I see Sarah Silverman walking towards me. And so I live on the outskirts of Hollywood, so it's not that big a deal. I'm like, oh, Sarah Silverman, okay. And then I see Jerry Seinfeld. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I see people with cameras, and I'm like, oh shit. And I see people with cameras, and I'm in the camera, and I don't want to be in the camera. I just put my sunglasses on. I didn't get my hair all done. I'm not ready to be on camera today. And I'm like, motherfucker, I just want to sit here and get my shit together, and now I'm on film. What do I do? So I put my hand over my face. So I don't want to be filmed today. I mean, it may seem, we live in a world where everyone wants to be filmed, but sometimes you just don't want to be filmed, and I didn't want to be filmed. And it's funny now, but in the moment, I was just like, what the fuck? So I'm just doing my best to kind of stay out of the camera. I said, whatever, it's not that big a deal. So I'm having my waffle, I'm having my coffee, but there's people like milling all around. You know, I thought the waiter would have said, hey, you know, we're filming today, it's just we want to let you know, so in case you don't want to be filmed. Anyway, so I'm sitting, and then so behind me, and there'll be a picture, behind me in the actual cafe rather than on the street is Jerry Seinfeld and Sarah Silverman doing their show. So I'm eating my waffle, drinking my coffee, and one of the crew guy comes up to me, and I think he's going to say something to me like, can you move, you're in the camera, or whatever. Doesn't say anything to me. What he does is he leans over me, and he's kind of overweight, so he leans over me, and his shirt is too small, and it comes up, and his hairy belly comes almost against my face as he leans to put a note on the wall for Sarah. And I'm like, dude! And I mean, his belly is this close to my face, his hairy belly sticking out over his belt because his shirt's too small. And I'm just like, oh my God, come on, what the fuck? So I think, okay, that when they come to give me the bill for my food, they're going to be like, oh, don't worry about it, it's on the house today, the place was rented out, so Jerry Seinfeld and Sarah Silverman can do their, you know, their show or whatever. Nope. Drop the bill on the table, here you go, not a fucking word. So I pay the bill, whatever, I go to this cafe all the time. I get up and leave, and as I'm leaving, one of the crew stops me and says, oh hey, we need you to sign a release. And I'm like, what? No, 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 no. Fuck you. I'm not signing no fucking release. And I keep walking. So I go home. Obviously, as you can see by the story, this did not help my mood at all. So I go home, and I go on Twitter, and I tweet to Sarah Silverman, hey, thanks for fucking up my breakfast. And then I did some yoga, I sat down and meditated, and I was like, oh man, you know, she's just trying to do her job, whatever. So I went and I deleted the tweet, and I was just like, whatever, that was funny. It was just like this weird series of coincidences that just didn't work with what I wanted to happen for that day. Thank you for listening.